Hey everyone, I'm Curtis.
And my name's Bryden.
And we're here for the Little Learners program at the Discovery Center Halifax to talk about climate change.
We've got a fun and simple experiment for you to show how climate change works. You can even do it from home if you want.
First things first though, we need to understand about Earth and the gases all around it.
Say this ball is Earth. Now, wrap it in a plastic bag. The plastic surrounding the ball is like our atmosphere, and it's made of many different invisible gases. It helps us out a lot. It protects us from the sun's harmful rays, and it even holds in all the air that we breathe.
Some of these gases, called greenhouse gases, also help keep the planet at the right temperature. Not too cold and not too hot, kind of like Goldilocks. A long time ago, before people were around, even before the dinosaurs, these greenhouse gases went into the air naturally.
Sounds really helpful, right? But what happens when there's too much greenhouse gas?
And that's what we're about to find out. Before we begin with our experiment, we have a question for all the little learners out there. Think about all the things in your daily lives that use power. We'll give you a couple of minutes to think about it. Pause this video to make a short list with your parents.
Well, Curtis, what did you come up with?
Things like cars, planes, and your house all use power. Sometimes this creates extra greenhouse gases, and this is what causes the problem. Now for the fun part. We get to have a shower.
You'll need a grown-up's help if you want to try this at home. But luckily, Curtis and I are adults, so we get to decide when to have our own showers.
Let's pretend the shower is all those things that use power, and the steam is the greenhouse gases. This will be the same for both of our Earths.
Remember this? Now let's pretend that my bathroom is the plastic bag, or the atmosphere, of the Earth that we live on right now, which has lots of people.
We'll pretend my bathroom is Earth, but without any people. Now there are some greenhouse gases in both our planets, but not too many. See how it isn't too steamy? This is what Earth was like without people.
But on my Earth, lots and lots of people came along, and we made cars and planes and lights and other things that make greenhouse gases. So many more greenhouse gases were being put into the atmosphere.
Oh no, what happened to your Earth?
Well, people used their cars too much, they left the lights on all the time, and they were wasteful. So now it's all steamy.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It is. All these greenhouse gases are making it really steamy in here. It's hot. Whew.
That's not good, but it looks like they stopped.
You're right, they did. They drove less and they used energy from the sun and from the wind.
But it's still steamy.
Yes, but it will go away slowly. It'll get cooler and things will go back to normal.
That's right. Now you might be thinking, why is a hot planet a problem? I like the summer more than the winter. Well, the climate is like nature's clock.
We need the climate clock to know when to grow food or when to put on the right clothes. All of our animal friends need the clock too, like birds knowing when to fly south for the winter. But if it gets too warm, the clock messes up. Imagine if you could never tell what time it is. You wouldn't know when to go to school or even when to have a snack.
And it causes more rain, more forest fires, more storms, and the ocean to move differently. It isn't very good at all.
But the good news is there's lots of people trying to stop climate change, and you can help.
Remember all those things you thought of earlier that use power? Try not leaving them on when you aren't using them. Try to be less wasteful. And more importantly, talk with other people, like friends and family, about what you learned. If we all work together, we can help the Earth get back to normal.